Welcome back to Vinyl Decal School. Thanks for joining me. I always appreciate any likes and follows, so thank you in advance for those. So I've just launched my 4th course on Skillshare, and it's all about how to run your business more efficiently, no matter what kind of small business you've got. Hopefully it can help you, and the best bit about it is it's a super quick course. It's really short, so if you do really feel like you haven't got enough time to take courses, hopefully you can fit this one in somewhere, and then it will help you save time in future so you can take even more courses. So as a little bit of a taster for that, I thought in this video I would do just a quick overview of a few things that I do to save time and keep myself organised as I'm working through the week. Some of these I may have mentioned in previous videos, but I don't think I've said all of them before, or at least not in as much detail anyway. So hopefully there will be some things that you find useful. So the first thing I cannot live without to keep me organised is a schedule / to-do list. Usually on a Sunday evening, I'll do like a general plan for the week. And especially because I'm not doing orders for my vinyl decal business every day now. And I've got things like making these videos and creating designs. And then we're also trying to get our garden finished and do bits around the house. And you know how it is. There's always like an ongoing to-do list for everything. So I try to assign each day like a general focus. So maybe Monday will be an orders day. On Tuesday, I'll have like a design day. Wednesday, a video filming day, and so on. And then so I have a weekly plan Trello board to capture all of this information. And so I'll give each one their general focus and then add more tasks in there that I need to get done that day. So it might be the specific video I'm going to film, or just generally make orders and drop off at post office. And then also if I have more general tasks that need doing that week, like doing a food shop or putting pictures up or any appointments, or if I'm seeing friends or family, then I will put those in there too. And then I kind of know what I need to work around. Obviously, as the week goes on, these might get moved around and get tweaked a little bit. But for me, this is the easiest way I've found for keeping a schedule and a list. I've tried loads of different lists and schedule software. I've tried writing it on paper, all the different things you can try, and Trello is by far my favourite and the one thing that I will check every day no matter what, especially because you can get it on your computer as well as your phone and tablet. And also especially because I have boards with all of my other projects and ideas and stuff on. So for instance, I've got a board with all my different YouTube video ideas on, and if I want to make 1 or 2 next week, I'll just pull them across from the video ideas board into my weekly plan, and it's super easy. It just keeps everything in one place. And I promise this isn't an ad for Trello. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, but if they want to get in touch and sponsor me, then please do so. And so because I schedule my week like this and I give every day like a main focus, it means I'm not multitasking too much as well and like going back and forward between different things, and I can get in a better state of flow. Also relating to planning my week to save time, I tend to only go to the post office twice at the very most, although I do sometimes send stuff with my husband as well if he goes. And if I can, I'll try and do it at the same time as I'm going to do like a food shop or something else, just to try and tick off as many things when I'm out the house as I can. I also tend to make it a rule not to let any customers pick up stuff from my house, because I've had times when I've been like waiting in for them before, and I don't really drop off things at customers' houses either unless they're like a close friend or family member or I know them well. Just because again, it takes up so much time, especially if you can't find the address. And also you don't have like a proof of postage if you do that either. I actually used to go to the post office every day when we lived in our old house because it was like a 4-minute walk around the corner. So it was really convenient, but customers started to expect things would just be sent straight away. So I'd get repeat customers being like, oh, have you sent it yet? And they'd only ordered the day before. And sometimes I didn't want to go to the post office every day, or I was really busy doing other things. So I learned to be a lot more strict with that in the end and started turning down last minute things more often so I didn't have that extra stress. And I think learning how to say no to things is a big one for time saving as well, because if you have a hunch that something is going to take way longer than you can even charge for and it's going to be a bit of a nightmare, that's time that could have been spent way better elsewhere. So I now also only try and answer customer messages at the beginning and end of the day as well, rather than stopping and starting tasks to answer them. In the beginning, I was like really paranoid that if I didn't answer a message straight away, then the customer would go elsewhere. And that probably has happened sometimes. But if a customer really likes what you're selling, most of the time they don't mind waiting overnight or a few hours for you to reply. And again, doing it this way, I find breaking like tasks into certain sections of the day a lot more effective for getting more done. And I've read so much stuff saying that it is like proven to be more effective to focus on one thing at a time and succeed at that before you move on to the next thing. And while I'm not that good at doing that generally, I love to have multiple projects and things I'm working on all going at the same time. I am getting a lot better at it when it comes to like individual tasks and giving my attention to those. So there are also a few things that I try to spend as little time on as possible. So although it took me quite a while to find like exactly the type of vinyl and transfer tape and packaging that I wanted to use, once I found it, was really happy with it, had my supplier, that has kind of been it. I haven't changed since then. I order the same colours and I bulk buy every time I order, so that I basically have to go on my supplier's website every kind of 2-3 months and spend as little time as possible on there, because I know where I'm going and there's no kind of shopping around. Also, whenever I'm doing new designs for my shop, I tend to do a chunk of new ones at the same time, and I'll do all very like similar fonts for them, choose those fonts, and then I'll not look at anything to do with designing new stuff until I come around to designing my next block of new designs. So although I do have a little bit of an unhealthy obsession with downloading commercially licensed free fonts whenever they come up on like Creative Market or Design Bundles, and I have a lot on my computer, I don't spend a lot of time scrolling through them when it comes to my vinyl business, because I've got those set designs and I've got those kind of selection that I use all the time. And it's only really if someone wants something really custom is when I'll kind of scroll through those fonts. I do use them for other stuff as well, so they are getting used, just not necessarily in my vinyl business. And then, so the last thing is more stuff I do personally. If I know it's going to be like a really busy week of orders, or I've got like a course I want to get finished or something like that, I'll think ahead and we'll meal prep or batch cook for the week, and then I don't have to spend loads of time making meals, or I'll make my husband make food for the week. Either one works. And I'll also try and not schedule in any appointments or anything that means I'm going to be out of the house for too long if I've got loads I need to get done. And then I also automate quite a few things using tools online, but there is way more information about that in my new course, as well as a ton of other links, tips and ideas. So if you need a bit of a helping hand with saving time, becoming more efficient and managing your time better, please do check that out. And do let me know if you've got any other good time-saving efficiency hacks in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow for more videos like this one.